Imagine two people crossing the $100,000 mark on the exact same Friday. They live in the same zip code and work in the same industry. But while one closes their phone and goes for a peaceful walk, the other sits in their car, staring at the deposit notification in total silence. Why? Because they've already spent that money in their head just to cover their debts. For decades, six figures was the ultimate symbol of having made it. It was the finish line for the middle class. But today, Nick Maggiulli reveals a cold, hard truth. $100,000 is no longer a destination. It's the exact point where the math of making it begins to collapse under its own weight.
We're living in a numerical illusion. Listen to this. $100,000 today has the purchasing power of roughly $36,000 in 1980. What used to buy yachts and beach houses for the boomer generation now barely covers a one-bedroom apartment with a noisy dishwasher for a millennial. To have the same lifestyle a six-figure earner had in 1990, you would need to make over $245,000 today. This isn't an elite club anymore. In 1992, only 5% of households hit this mark. Today, it's nearly 43%. It has shifted from a victory lap to the median experience for a huge chunk of the workforce.
This is where the dream breaks first. The moment you hit $100,000, the government decides you are rich, even if your bank account didn't get the memo. First, you hit a higher tax bracket, but the real hidden tax is the loss of benefits. Student loan interest deductions? Gone. Education tax credits? Phased out. IRA deductions? Poof. In expensive cities like New York, after federal, state, and FICA taxes, your monthly take-home pay shrinks to about $5,800. You are now paying full price for everything, while the IRS throws you a surprise party where the only gift is a larger tax bill and a note that says, "You're rich now, figure it out."
The link between income and housing is officially broken. By the standard 28% rule, a $100,000 earner can afford a home worth about $360,000. But the average home people are actually buying, that's well over $430,000. In San Francisco, the federal government officially classifies a single person earning $108,000 as low income. Let that sink in. You can earn six figures and still qualify for subsidized housing in the city where you work. That's not a personal failure. That's the ceiling falling on the floor. And if you have kids, in some cities, childcare for two children can cost up to $70,000 a year. That is an entire six-figure salary pre-tax just for the privilege of being able to go to work. There is a strange phenomenon in the data. People making $500,000 are often more stressed than those making $150,000. Why? Lifestyle creep. As income rises, our normal Tuesdays get more expensive. We trade the Toyota for a Tesla. We trade the modest house for one with a lawn that needs a professional crew. Every raise buys a marginally more expensive version of the same life. Real wealth isn't about the number on your paycheck. It's about the gap, the space between what you earn and the lifestyle you choose to maintain. A person earning less but keeping more is the one who is truly free. So, how do we survive this? First, treat $100,000 as the new baseline for survival, not the finish line for success. Second, aggressively protect the gap. When you get that raise, bank the difference before your lifestyle even notices it's there. Finally, don't let the numbers trick your emotions. The day you feel rich won't be the day your paycheck gets bigger. It will be the day you realize your expenses have stopped chasing your income. That is the only threshold that matters. Everything else is just marketing.